We've been conditioned to see food as one thing, what's on a plate, neatly categorized, wrapped, and labeled. But what if everything you thought about eating was wrong? What if some of the most valuable things we could consume aren't even considered food at all? Stay with me here, it's going to get weird, and it might just change the way you think about survival, nutrition, and even pleasure. Throughout history, humans have eaten things that defy modern definitions of food. Rocks, clay, dirt, insects, even tree bark. These aren't items you'd find on a restaurant menu, but they've played a role in survival and, surprisingly, even health. Before you gag, know this: many of these non-foods are loaded with minerals and nutrients our diets are now sorely lacking. Take clay, for example. For centuries, people across the globe have consumed certain types of clay to detoxify their bodies. It binds to toxins in the gut, helping expel harmful substances and balancing out mineral deficiencies. Some indigenous tribes use tree bark, not just for medicine, but as sustenance during times of famine. And insects. Packed with protein, sustainable, and readily available, they could easily rival your post-workout shake. But let's talk about the psychological side. Eating things that aren't food forces us to confront something primal. It pushes us beyond the sanitized, shrink-wrapped safety net we've built around eating. It's raw, it's uncomfortable, and it's real. And maybe that's what we need: less perfection, more grit. We've sterilized the act of eating. Supermarkets provide uniform vegetables, trimmed meats, and everything designed to look appetizing and safe. But not everything is supposed to be pretty. Some of the most powerful, nutrient-dense things in nature look like they belong in the trash, or on the forest floor. Maybe eating outside the lines reminds us what it feels like to be human, to adapt, to explore, to reconnect with something deeper. Now, let's be clear, I'm not saying you should run out and start chewing on random things. Some stuff is dangerous, toxic, even lethal. But in cultures where these unconventional foods are embraced, there's knowledge and intention. They've been doing it for centuries, surviving and thriving off things the rest of the world dismisses. Maybe the real problem isn't these non-foods, but how far removed we are from the world that made us. So, why not step outside the system? Challenge the narrative. Stop seeing food as just something that's packaged, portioned, and pretty. Start questioning everything you thought you knew about what your body needs. It might feel wrong at first. It might even feel dangerous. But maybe that's the point. Growth isn't safe. Discovery isn't clean. And maybe, just maybe, the key to thriving isn't in the latest health trend or diet, but in reclaiming the things we've lost the nerve to even consider. So tell me, are you ready to eat the unexpected?